Qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you all having a good morning. Hope you had that caffeine kick. We made it. It is the end of the week. And there's a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. We kicked off last night with the first game of the season. Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. And there was no time wasted. It was just as promised. Primetime game, first week of the season. And in the opening drive, there was already drama. Insane drama. We got a player that was carted off the field in the opening drive. And we also had Jalen Carter ejected for spitting on the jersey of Dak Prescott. My goodness. Talk about an opening drive. Wow. Spitting in general. Yeah, that's a no-no. Later on in the game, probably right before the opening drive of the delay of game, we'll talk about that in a bit. There was some video footage of Dak Prescott, apparently what looked like he drew first blood. He ended up spitting in the direction of Jalen Carter. But later on then in a press conference, he then stated, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, that he just does that generally. It wasn't any sign of disrespect. He just does that generally. Coincidentally, it happened to be at the very exact time where he was having beef with Jalen Carter. Some trash talk happened. He couldn't help himself. He just spit in the ground. Coincidentally, right when he was having some trash talk with Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter will then get really upset. You know, testosterone will be boosting up. You go a little more forward to that person you got beef with. And then spitting in the jersey. Talking to Dak Prescott saying, "Oh, you were spitting at me? What is going on here? You're getting down." Everybody was getting down in the opening drive. Like I said, there was no time wasted. It was like a boxing fight. Everybody would talk about the riots. There was no riots. Jalen Carter would then get ejected for the rest of the game. We already know what's about to happen. Hopefully, even with the justification, we've seen the video footage. There's cameras everywhere, man. The cameras, there's so much security footage. There's more cameras and security over a football game than the damn White House. That's how we were able to find out what started this whole scenario. I can only imagine the fine. Already. What were we talking about? $50K for spitting at somebody? A suspension, maybe? We're already starting off the season with drama. But that's the beauty of week one. That was the beauty. I want to say I kind of overhyped every primetime game. Or did I? I don't think I did. I told y'all. This is like the boxing match card of week one in primetime games. We got over the first one. And we're going to keep on talking about it. Apparently, there was a lightning storm delay. What was it? An hour and 3 minutes? It's like the Chargers came to Philadelphia early. What was this? Some spy gig going on? What was going on? You're not supposed to play the Eagles till week 14. I'm kidding, by the way. Just thought I'd throw a little joke in there. It was a good game, y'all. It was a very good game. A lot happened in the opening drive itself. A lot of drama. But overall, it was a competitive game until that delay. After that delay, momentum kind of shut down a little bit. It wasn't the same. It was a scoreless fourth quarter. Didn't have the same hype. It didn't have the same oomph of when it first started. But they were going back and forth, back and forth. It was a great game, nonetheless. The Eagles had a hell of a rushing attack. Jalen Hurts rushes for 62 yards, scores for 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley runs for 60 yards, scores for 1 touchdown. Talk about a rushing attack. Once again, Jalen Hurts, the MVP of that game. Team total of 158 rushing yards on the Eagles. Cowboys running back, Javonte Williams, carried that team along with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott had a good game, y'all. He really did. I saw him put in the work. I saw him throwing those passes. A great game. Great throws. But there was something I wasn't okay with. Great stats. Good game. The Cowboys will end up losing to the Eagles 24-20. If you tuned into that game, you definitely know why. It wasn't because of Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb, you're a good receiver, man. A great receiver. You're doing a couple plays in the beginning of the game. But when you're getting paid $136 million for 4 years, you can't be dropping passes like that. I'm just gonna keep it real. You cannot be dropping passes like that. Cowboy fans, if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. That final play, a beautifully thrown ball by Dak Prescott. You had to replay it multiple times. It was beautiful the way he threw that ball. Perfect placement. Like I said, Dak Prescott is not to blame for losing this game. Not that I'm saying people were blaming him. But CeeDee Lamb, you got some high expectations, bro. There's no beef. I got nothing against the guy. I'm just calling like I see it. You're dropping some important passes. Some passes that could have saved that game. I don't know if y'all still would have won that game. I don't know. But those passes were critical. You know it. We know it. Everybody knows it. Did y'all need this game? Honestly, yes and no. You needed this game to get over the hump. But lucky for you, there's a whole lot of season left. We're just starting. This is week 1, baby. This is just week 1. What you got to work on is catching those passes. You got Dak Prescott to throw you the ball. You have a quarterback. A quarterback that looked like he did earn his money. CeeDee Lamb, you got to work on that, bro. And I know you good. CeeDee Lamb, a good receiver. A great receiver. I know he did earn his money. You got a lot of football left, a lot of season left. But that's just week 1 to start it off. Prime time. Thursday night football last night. Beautiful. Amazing game. I'm going to transition now. Got a little harsh, maybe. Got a little hardcore with CeeDee Lamb. I'm just passionate for the game, man. It's competitiveness that I love. Complimentary football. I love watching that. I love hyping games up a lot. I like promoting them, even though I don't get paid for it. But nonetheless, tonight, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Live on YouTube. The Kansas City Chiefs are playing my Chargers. Let me just tell you something right now. Since Patrick Mahomes has been quarterback, The Chargers only beat the Kansas City Chiefs twice. One of them was with Phillip Rivers under center when he was still playing. A couple years after that, we only beat him once with Justin Herbert. Haven't beat him since. This is a must-win for the Chargers. I'm going to keep it real. The Chiefs ain't got nothing to prove. Not in this game. Nothing to prove. The Chargers, on the other hand, they have a lot to prove. I'm very passionate when it comes to talking about the Chargers. I'm very critical of them because they haven't produced. I'll be honest, diehard Charger fan, but I'm going to keep it real. The Chargers have a lot to prove this year. Y'all have weapons now. You got KLS, you got Trey Harris, you got Keenan Allen back. You got Omarion Hampton starting running back. You got Najee Harris to help you out. Quentin Johnston, he's hurt. Some would say that's a good thing. You're stacked with weapons now, Justin Herbert. You're 0 for 2 in playoff games. It hurts to say that. It truly does. You beat no playoff teams last year. None. Now, granted, I didn't have any expectations for the Chargers last year. But you pulled off more than what was expected. You pulled off a winning season. And you made it to the playoffs. But no one's going to forget that performance that the Chargers had against the Houston Texans in the wild card round. Some would say he didn't have enough weapons and Ladd McConkey was doing all the work. He can only do so much. Some others would say he threw 4 interceptions. He threw more interceptions in one playoff game than he did all season last year. I love Justin Herbert, man. We have a quarterback. I think the Chargers will make some noise this year. They'll be competitive. But they got to show that on the gridiron. This is a must-win game for the Chargers. This is not a must-win for the Chiefs. They already proved themselves. 3-time Super Bowl champions. Constant trips to the AFC Championship. There's nothing to prove. I'll admit that. No BS. The Chargers have a lot of work to do. I think they win. I think they come off with a steal in this game. The Chiefs, they're upset right now. But you can only win so many games for so long. You can only go to the AFC Championship for so long. Rashid Rice is out due to suspension. Will this be a comeback season for Travis Kelce? Will Patrick Mahomes improve? Is the defense going to show out? Xavier Worthy, is he going to show up? Isaiah Pacheco, is he going to run the ball? There's a lot riding in this game, believe it or not. One win gives you one step closer to winning the division. I get it. It's week 1. But like I said, it's a division. It's a divisional game. Divisional rivalry game. There's a lot riding on this game. I honestly think, and it's not bias, but I do feel the Chargers will steal this game tonight. Justin Herbert has a lot of firepower. I get it. Khalil Mack, he's in his latter years. I get it. But he still has a lot left in the tank. He took a pay cut just so he could play again with the Chargers. You got Derwin James out there looking to either sack the quarterback or take that ball away. Arguably, probably the best safety out there in the league right now. Exciting. It's going to be an exciting game. Prime time game, second game of the season. I'm excited, y'all. It's going to be a phenomenal game. If it was this good last night, I can only imagine a second rivalry game tonight. Chiefs and Chargers. With the Chargers coming in with a lot to prove. Oh, I'm excited for that. Oh, you got no idea. I'm definitely excited. I missed out on an episode on Monday. So chances are, I'm not going to make any promises, but chances are I am going to come back tomorrow on Saturday to talk about this game. And I can't wait. I want to talk about this game. It's going to be exciting. Live on YouTube for free for those people who are broke like me. I'm excited for this game. And I'm also going to talk about Sunday. Football all day. That's the way I like it. I miss football. From 10 a.m. to finishing at 8:30 p.m. and still watching SportsCenter. But there's a lot of good games. There's a lot to talk about. Even if it is a Saturday morning. Maybe some of y'all are working, but I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be talking about the outcome of the Chiefs and Chargers. For all you Charger fans, I think we got this. But I'm not going to lie. I'm either going to come in sad or I'm going to come in excited. I got my gear on right now. I can't wait for tonight. That's going to be a competitive game. Jim Harbaugh on his second season as a head coach. The return of Keenan Allen. Ladd McConkey putting up numbers. Trey Harris, Amarian Hampton. These are players that I'm going to be very excited to see. I think they're going to put up. They're going to show out. It's going to be a phenomenal game. And I'm excited. Sunday Night Football. The Ravens and the Bills. Going to go at it. Like I said, the monsters of the AFC going head to head. That's the game I'm very excited to watch. I'm very excited. Other games that I'm going to be tuning into. These will be my top 5 games. From the last one to the main one. Y'all know the main one that I'm going to be looking forward to. So I'll just say it right now. Number 1, Ravens at Bills. That's going to be the number 1 game to watch. Number 2, the Detroit Lions at Green Bay Packers. Divisional rivalry game once again. That's going to be another game to watch. Steelers at Jets. That's number 3. I already ranted about the Steelers. That's going to be the headline. The revenge tour for Aaron Rodgers. Does he still got it? Number 4, I got the Giants at the Commanders. What will Russell Wilson do? Would he bring the Giants back as a contender in the playoffs? It's been a while. Will the Commanders be competitive again like they were last year? That rookie was something else. Jayden Daniels. I'm looking forward to seeing him. And last one, Raiders at Patriots. We have the debut of 2 coaches. Pete Carroll with the Las Vegas Raiders and Mike Vrabel with the New England Patriots. That's going to be another game to watch. I'm looking forward to that one big time. I want to see what Drake May's got with Mike Vrabel. If Mike Vrabel can make the Tennessee Titans a number 1 seed, imagine what he could do with Drake May and the New England Patriots. I could see it. I could see them contending. I could see them battling this year. I could also see the Raiders come up. They are my sleeper for this year. As much as I hate to admit it, as much as I hate to say it, I got to be fair, man. I got to be fair. The Raiders are indeed my sleeper team. I think they'll make some type of quiet noise. But they're up and come up. Pete Carroll's going to do something with that franchise. Especially with that influence of Tom Brady. Something's cooking over there in Las Vegas. No pun intended. But I'm so excited. Week 1 continues tonight. It goes on the all-day Sunday. And then we close it off with Monday Night Football. Vikings at Bears. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that one. That one's going to be exciting as well. I've talked about it before. And I'll talk about it on Monday. Monday, do I have a show for you? It's going to be Overreaction Monday. There's going to be a lot to talk about for those NFL fans out there. A lot to talk about. We're going to recap all the most important games. We're going to recap all the drama that goes on around the league. We're going to recap everything. We're going to make some conversations. If you want to join in, go ahead and comment. I'll respond. I ain't going nowhere. I want to talk to you guys too. Like, subscribe, comment, join in the conversation. If there's something you disagree with, hey, talk to me. Let's chat. I don't care. I got thick skin. I don't get offended. Tell me I'm wrong in anything. Let's talk about it. Let's debate it. I know we're going to have a lot to talk about Monday morning, and I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. I've been excited since last week. I've been looking forward to this since February. But personally, I've been looking forward to talking to you guys since last week. The second I uploaded my first episode, I told myself, we're going to have some conversations. I'm ready. Let's kick this off. Let's have some conversations. It's going to be exciting. Thank you, people. Thank you so much for joining the Forever Grind Show. Again, I am your host, El Daviso. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you have fun watching the rest of the NFL football games continuing this Friday night, Sunday, and Monday. I will talk to you guys possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I will talk to you guys on Monday. Love y'all and peace.